Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the real, true Underground 3 Need for Speed Carbon. Released in 2006 for Jesus Christ, that's a lot of platforms. Released in the fall of 2006, Need for Speed Carbon was made available on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, Game Boy, DS, your computer, Zebo, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii. This was the last Need for Speed game to be seen on a GameCube and original Xbox and Game Boy. This is the first Need for Speed game to be seen on the new PlayStation 3 and Nintendo Wii, released in 2006, developed by EA. And apparently, if you own a PS3 or Xbox 360 copy of this game, you can go online in HD. This was the first time the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions of this game really pushed the online thing in the form of EA Nation. So, how it's going to work? I will be doing a full 100%, just like always. And also, just like the previous two Let's Plays I've done or am currently doing, just GT6 is on the back burner, and you saw an episode of Synth Sit and Run earlier this week. There will be soundtracks with songs that I think will fit this game in each of its routes perfectly. There will be on my Spotify, there is a tuner playlist for this game, which features a lot of EDM and hip hop kind of rap, like Outkast, like Evil Nine, some Data Works. Thinking of throwing some Skrillex in there as well. For the muscle cars in the game, you get a lot of hard rock and heavy metal. So Killswitch Engage, Powerman 5000, Avenged Sevenfold, etc. And for the exotics, you get a lot of the West Coast stuff like E40, TI. By the way, the tuner thing also has some Chris Brown in there as well. Anyways, back to the exotics. So for exotics, you got E40, TI, T-Pain. There's some Exhibit and Demrick in there as well. And that is all on my Spotify. All you got to do is follow my account to see those playlists. Let's go ahead and jump into a new career. Name our alias Mers, because this is a meme that apparently never freaking dies. Wink, wink, PRA. And the thing that this will probably get really annoying later, the PS3 has this save thing that interrupts everything you do in the game. Like, oh, you're about to do a race. Oh, I gotta save. So the story, if you played Need for Speed Most Wanted, you're really not going to miss a lot. It's kind of a continuation, going from Rockport and the end of Need for Speed Most Wanted, with where Cross apparently survived. Him survived and somehow was able to find a way to get across the bridge. Cutscene. I shut up. It's a lot of booty for a 10-ranking game. He's like, skirt, skirt. Meanwhile, one night through Carbon Canyon, our lovely BMW M3 is cruising, but it's a Corvette. Could he be racing him? Or it might be our old, oh, I don't know, one of my favorite actors paying him a visit. Oh, here we go. BMW versus Corvette to get the game started. So, overall, what you really got to do is see that angry Corvette, run from it fast. Cool. So, okay, this really isn't that hard. Just stay in front of Cross, who, by the way, is still pissed at you from Need for Speed Most Wanted. And he is quite pissed as well. He's also a bounty hunter now. So this might just be... I'm probably going to discuss some of the features taken over from Most Wanted and put into this game, such as that thing with the watch, and probably go over the controls as well, because the end of this comes up pretty quickly. Must be the Exotic Club. Sponsored by Adams Polishes. Oof. Oof. If in case you didn't get it again, oof. And our BMW is totaled while escaping from cross. So we have to pick the car class you want to start with in your career. When I was talking about the Spotify playlist, there's 3 playlists on my Spotify that are Need for Speed Carbon themed. And there's 3 classes we can use. This choice will determine which cars and parts you unlock when you conquer each crew's respective territory. And FYI, we will be going through all 3 of these paths. Starting off, we have our muscle class. So stock, you're going to have your first car for this class, you're going to have a 1969 Camaro SS. If you're going to go exotic, you're going to have a Alfa Brera to start off in the exotic class. And in the tuner class, you're going to go mid-2000s JDM and go Mazda RX-8. So we're going to go start tuner first, and then muscle, and then we'll finish out with the exotics. So overall, the RX-8 is average speed, kind of poor acceleration, but actually decent handling, believe it or not. So we'll just go ahead and do that. We're going to use automatic training because I'm a wuss. Anyways, once we get into some actual driving gameplay and before getting start getting our first race next episode, I'll mention some of kind of how the controls work. Or you can just look at them right here. So L2, L1 and R1 is look back and change view. Triangle, you can activate your crew member. Circle is nitrous. X is handbrakes. Square is speed breaker. I will talk about that shortly. L2 and R2 are accelerate and brake. Neville's just showing off the Mazda 3. Not gonna lie, that I'm pro vet. That GT is pretty clean. And here's our tutorial. The 3 of us have broken off and now are starting to race. Nikki will start talking right now. Alrighty. So this is the block. You see that Ford GT will be ramming into Neville's Mazda Speed. Mazda Speed hatch. And here's the Scout. Alright, so now we're going to be cruising around and looking for any nearby alleyways, like, thought that was right there. Maybe. Thank you, Emmanuel Vauger, giving us that quick tutorial. And afterwards, we're going to be doing some stuff from Neville, running from the cops, just like in Most Wanted. Just like in Need for Speed Most Wanted. There are cops in this game, but the only difference is here, the cops are not as ruthless. I mean, God, playing the original Most Wanted, especially on PS2, cops are freaking ruthless. And there's one right now. Another one. Just like Need for Speed Most Wanted, you can take down cops, just like in Burnout. BLM's probably loving stuff like this. Okay. Here we go. Not gonna lie, whenever the game freezes and it asks you to autosave, I thought my disc was broken. But for some reason, in 2006, EA thought this was a good idea on PS3. So now, we gotta run. Oh God, there's two right behind me. I gotta get them. So there's probably one thing I should probably mention. If you click square, if you remember back to my Midnight Club LA Let's Play, probably around this time last year, you probably remember the 4 power-ups, the Aggro, Zone, Roar, and the EMP. Need for Speed Most Wanted and Carbon actually introduced kind of their own versions of this, and they're called, and it's called your Speed Breaker. But of course, if you're an idiot like me, and tries using his speed breaker around dead cop cars, and there's 2 of them dead right in front of me. By the way, if you use the speed breaker, it's probably recommended to do it in like wide open spaces, like you're cruising along, da 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 da. Oh wait, I gotta whip it to the right. You can do stuff like that. I mean, the speed breaker saved your life in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Trust me. Playing Most Wanted without the speed breaker was kind of dumb. Actually, is kind of dumb, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. Because the speed breaker will save your life. Especially in, pursuits or in close races. And you want to, show off by zipping around somebody. Remember, feel free to listen to my Need for Speed Carbon Spotify playlists. I'll go ahead and show off the safe house, and then we'll kind of cap this episode and get started with some races. And we have our first wingman. discount $5 Hawaiian shirtless dad who owns a Chevy Blazer has just joined our crew. This is our crew management screen. Here you can select who can join you in races, customize their car, view their buyer videos, and hire and fire crew members. If you've played any of the NASCAR games that EA made in this time period, this is really kind of an expanded version of that, basically. So his car is a Mazda Speed 3. He will be our active wingman. And, for sake of, since anybody who goes to PRI might be getting why I'm going to be picking this logo for our crew for our Let's Play. Eagle. Yeah. Cancel. Yeah, we're going to go blue. Yeah. Represent that yellow. Here we go. And there we go. All right. Saving that one. Yes, I want to save the logo. I want to name it. We are going to name it. Any PRA viewers will get this. Cap a toll. Now it's.
This whole city's a battle. All the crews are always fighting over territories. Just check with your map if you want to see what's going on. The minor crews push and pull. And you'll see that most of Palmont City is divided up between Kenji's Bushido, Wolf's TFK, and Angie's Cutting Street. Your rep? Okay, you have no rep. But you win a few races and you'll end up owning an area. And that's what'll build up your rep. Once the crew bosses see you as a threat, they'll probably come looking for you. If they challenge you, then you got a shot at taking over the tournament.
Okay. So here's our territory map screen. So here's some of the races here. Then you got the 4 crews and our canyon races. So you have a sprint, a circuit, and a speed trap. We can actually unlock nitrous, tires, and street packages for this. The circuit race, you can unlock brakes. And for the sprints, you can unlock body kit. So really not much you can unlock in this immediate moment. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for the first part of Need for Speed Carbon. Make sure you give this thing a like, drop some comments, click that subscribe button. You guys know the drill. Have a great rest of your day. It is currently midnight when this is going live.